Today, I'm sharing 3 lessons I wish I knew when I started as a Scrum Master. These are the things that I had to learn on my own when I first started. I'm Stephanie Cully, and I help Scrum Masters land their dream job. Let's get started with the first thing. The first thing as a new Scrum Master is how to build trust. One of the best things that you can do as a new Scrum Master is listen. And this isn't just in the beginning, this is throughout your time as a Scrum Master on the team. I want to give you an example of Janie from your team who comes to you and says, Johnny from the team didn't complete his work, and I think he should be moved to another team. What do? You listen as a Scrum Master and you try your best to ask more questions than you do to give advice, unless she specifically asks you for a specific set of advice. You pay attention to her body language. You listen to the specific words that you're using or that she's using. You can also pay attention to how quickly or slowly she's saying things and what her tone of voice is. This can say a lot about what she's thinking, what she's feeling. And the first question that you could ask her is, what are the things that Johnny is not doing and how is that impacting you or the team? You can find out if she went to Johnny already, and if so, how that conversation went. Let's move on to lesson 2, and we'll continue to build on this example. Lesson 2 is helping your team to grow. As a Scrum Master, you need to figure out when it's important to intervene and when to let your team learn and grow on their own by doing things like solving difficult situations or having difficult conversations with other teammates or people outside of the team. What you could do as a Scrum Master is you could go directly to Johnny and try to resolve this issue on your own. But how is this going to help Jane, or how is this going to help other people from your team to learn how to deal with difficult conversations? It's not. So what you can do is you can talk to Jane and say, do you feel comfortable talking to Johnny if you haven't already? And then if she says yes, you can ask her, what are the specific questions that you have on how to talk to him? Let her have that conversation and build on this experience on her own, but make sure that you follow up with her so you understand what happened and what other type of support does she need. And at some point, it might be possible that you need to intervene. But what you've done now is you've helped her to grow, because now she's going to have a huge amount of confidence because she knows whenever a difficult situation comes up, she can go to someone for support, but most importantly, she's able to solve this issue on her own. And she's also learned empathy, because if she goes to Johnny and she asks him if there's something specifically happening that's making it hard for him to be able to work through this problem or finish his work, she's listening and providing empathy to him. And she's also building her leadership skills, which is huge, by being able to work on difficult situations. The third thing that I wish I knew as a Scrum Master was how to keep the energy level up with my Scrum team. Because you're working on a Scrum team, that means that you're working on difficult problems. So it's not always going to be easy, and as a Scrum Master, you need to keep a positive attitude. I'm not telling you to sugarcoat things or make up things when difficult things happen. What I'm saying is keep a positive attitude, because that positive energy is contagious. When you look at things with a positive attitude, you're helping your team to focus on the good things and also focus on solving the problem rather than complaining, which can bring the whole team down. I hope these 3 tips were helpful for you. If you found this useful, please share it with your colleagues and your friends. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you like this content, because then you'll get alerts every time a new video comes out. Thanks for watching.